Mm, 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 mm. I gotta change that. Oh, yeah, that's good.
Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Soldier Field.
Oh,
this will be taken very short. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 11-yard line.
Vic goes play action. Rolling to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there right off the bat. 57 yards. Play action now, Vic. Forced out to his left. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And how about the big boys showing off the wheels?
Let's face it. Anybody who watches a game, even if it goes against your team, when there's a big man with the football, everyone locks in.
All eyes.
Everyone locks in, and the rumbling, you can feel it all the way to the upper reaches of the stands.
Vic now, after the fumble recovery, going to throw deep for the end zone.
no way.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward back towards the receiver.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Okay, after those first two drives, I think there's a head coach who's going to be calling for CSI. They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
Yeah, 2 straight fumbles for them to start out.
Yeah, you would think that this team would come in ready to go. Sometimes just mentally not prepared.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Michael Vick, 78 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That throw by Vick, incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Vick. This will be caught by Randy Moss. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. One of the true legends of pro football, it's Jim Brown. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Throwing, Vick. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 14 yards in a Chicago first down. A first down throw coming for Vick, and they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. There's Michael Vick. Buying time to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
We got 4. We got 4. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
To throw, Vick steps away to his left. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So, in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. On 2nd down, it's Jackson. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On third down, Vic. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bears 7, Eagles nothing.
Ready. Tight ends on the loosey. Hey, 4 down.
On 2nd and 7, Vic dancing to his left. That'll be caught by Schlesinger, the fullback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. It's a play fake. Now Vic being chased out left. Looking for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again. Vic. Forced out to his left. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the former Eagle, Brian Dawkins.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. First hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vic incomplete. It was knocked away. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And Vic's throw there incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they... And look at this. It's a fake. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Vick buying time to his left. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off at the 45. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start here with Jackson, and he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
A gain there of 21 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33.
Vick readies to throw. They set up the screen to Bo. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Here's Vick. Complete. That's Holt. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Third and short yardage. Vick. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Vick now steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Now here's Vick. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. And spins away. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Michael Vick, as the first half is winding down, as the Bears push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
This will be taken short. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Looking to throw on second down. Vick, open man, Gronkowski complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
On third down, here's Bo. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth. So the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll try to throw it here. Vick. He completes it to Jones. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Looking deep for Julio.
Come
That's going to
on.
be knocked away and incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holt. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. Vick now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Steps away, and this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21. On second down, this is Jackson. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Vick to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Nah, that got picked bad.
Picked off at the 14.
That's
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It was
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On play action, Vick. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go deep
That's
down the left sideline. And that'll be incomplete.
That's tough.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Vic. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by... Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Vic will look to throw on first down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. The end result, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Vic. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mean Joe Green coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Another try after the first down sack. Vic dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Being chased out left. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Looking to throw. Vic letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Vic, oh, he's going to air it out right away. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Larry Fitzgerald. 36 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Lawrence Taylor. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. That's fielded in the end zone. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. There he goes, right side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian Okoye taking it in as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Jason Elam on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Vic out to his left. And he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play there on the first play of the game. 49 yards. From the red zone now, Vic. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off Byron Jones. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended receiver.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. From the gun, Vic. Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Vic. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there, that brings up 4th.
Yogi.
Yosef.
Yogi.
Keep going.
I'm playing
Big decision here
Madden.
early. Look at this. They're going to go for it
What?
on their own side of the
I'm
field.
playing Madden.
What?
I'm playing Madden. You want to play Warzone?
You said what?
You want to play Warzone?
Warzone. You want to play Warzone?
You said what, long man?
Able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
No. The fuck? Good no.
1st down, Vic. Got a man, it's Michael Irvin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's in.
You say you want to play Warzone, safe?
Get a dose in there, and it's a 1st down,
Yeah,
49
so just play some Warzone.
Let's play some Warzone.
Yeah. You ain't go to work today?
No,
Or
today's
did it
the day
work?
off. Today's my day off. He said he was going to call me, see if I want to work. But he never called, so I'm pretty sure he's not calling now. He got somebody else to do it.
You work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Aw, shit. How you get into writing, though? Did you apply or did your mom help you apply? Because I've been trying to get into writing myself.
My aunt told me they was hiring on the spot, so I said, let me go in there.
So I heard y'all was hiring. He was like, oh, yeah. I like you. Come here.
Bro, isn't it? Bro, that shit real easy.
It's cashier. That shit, it's not that hard being cashier.
It's not.
I was cashiering Five Below. It wasn't that bad.
Wait, it's just, sometimes I need the fucking, like, you know how something goes wrong and you gotta have the fucking manager
You gotta
approve
call,
that
yeah.
shit.
You gotta call them, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.